Welcome back, welcome back. Real funny, strange thing happened to me today. This guy that I always see at work, this nigga, I be showing this nigga face on the block when I'm gonna get cigarettes, right? Why that girl, I keep complaining about my neighbor that used to get her head beaten by a duel. She had to move out. She had to move out. Yeah, you see him walking away from my building, right? Like he don't live here. But the strange thing is, I see him with my enemies all the time when I'm at work, right? And then this bitch moved out, and I come outside to go get my coffee like I normally do. Guess who I see walking out her room? This nigga. So I do my thing, pay no mind to it, but my Batman kick in. Like, wait up. I know that nigga face. That's that nigga at work that was with Tom Cruise and them niggas laughing at you all the time, pointing and all that staring shit. And I said, what the fuck is this nigga doing in my building? This nigga don't never come in this building. I never seen this nigga in my building ever. I kind of record out front of it, so, I would know. So I'm sitting there like, yo, I'm about to go upstairs. I'm about to get my camera, man, because this nigga standing right where that yellow thing is on his phone, right? This nigga standing right there. I'm standing right here like I normally do, listening to my music and shit, right? Chilling, doing what I do. And I'm like, all right, you want to stand there, nigga? I know who you is. I run upstairs, get the camera, come downstairs. As soon as I come downstairs, nigga already walking away. Soon as I get to the block and see him and shit. I don't think he gonna walk back in the crib. You just came out of there like you live there. You got the key to the room. How the fuck you got a key to that room, nigga? You don't live there. So the plot thickens, huh? Come. I dare you. I dare you. Vegeta dares you. And this ain't no rap talking, nigga. I dare you. Now, anyway, on 5 minutes before that, funny thing happened. I'm chilling, listening to my little reading or whatever, and it's giving me some good direction on what I should be doing. And it's funny because, it's already what I already knew I had to do, but I'm tired of learning shit. But as a wise man once told me, a wise man knows that he knows nothing. So learning never stops. As I'm contemplating on how I'm gonna fucking learn this stuff, I mean, it's not too hard because we got YouTube and, you can look up anything. But my type of learning is more of a hands-on thing. I like to see it, then do it. And then I don't need to ask you no more because I can mimic what you did. And that's it. You don't even need to talk. Just show me how to do it and I do it. But I guess the Lord doesn't want me to be one of those type of learners. He wants me to be a more detailed learner because things are getting important. Life's definitely about to change, and if you ain't hip to what's changing and you don't know how to survive, like I say, like the book says, well, you're gonna have to deal with what you deal with. So I'm sitting out there chilling, and one of my old enemies that I think is no longer my enemy, because when I see him now, we cool. Like the big dude I always talk about in my videos. That's how mad you can tell I am. I ain't even do my intro or nothing. But it's because I want to tell these quick stories. But yeah, I see him, and I don't know if he was playing or whatever, but one of my readings, a couple of them, different people kept saying, hey bro, somebody's scared of you, bro. Like in real life. And I'm like, ain't nobody scared of me. I'm regular ass me. And alright, maybe it's one of my enemies that, you know what I mean, some shit gonna happen to. I don't know what the fuck is, cause I'm just a little dude or whatever. And like I say in my videos, anybody could lose a fight to anybody. Anybody can get gorilla killer. Anybody could all this different stuff. So it's like, to me, it's like, I don't know. But I'm starting to realize by watching my videos how the side of myself when I start going on my, nobody sees themselves when you rage out. You only just remember certain parts, because so much adrenaline, at least for me, so much adrenaline's going, and I be so really, when I say shit, when I'm pumped up, I'm dead serious. So a lot of that moments to go flying by. I don't get to see myself. But when I record myself now, after wanting to wow out and shit, and I wow out and let all my rage out, I keep telling y'all it's because I'm studying myself, and it ain't just my words. I get to actually see myself when I'm all the way turned up or all the way turned down. And then I learn how to meet in the middle. Get it? Yin and yang. You gotta be the balance. You gotta balance yourself. So, as he's saying this, he's like, yeah, man, like, I've been watching your videos. Like, I got more respect for you now. Like, now I kind of see you. And I can understand that because I don't talk to nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. So, when you first meet me and shit, you always gonna get that goofy ass nigga that talking to God and laughing, or maybe I'm rapping. Like, I'm a shy person. I have many sides to myself, but I don't show my aggressive Vegeta Goku nature. Why? Because like I keep saying, it's baiting. It's baiting niggas. When you're looked at as the weak, frail cornball, this nigga coming back again while he walk around the block. When you looked at as the weak dude, people attack. You know what I'm saying? That's when they attack. I'm gonna get this nigga on camera. Why niggas walking around the block, dog? That nigga live all the way up there. What the fuck is this nigga doing? Going back to the building, huh? Yeah, you going back to the building now, huh? Building your ass don't live in. And if you do live there, it's real funny how I keep saying all the niggas that are my enemy. Look at them look back. Look at them look back. Yeah, you got a key to get in there. You got a key to get in that building, huh? Can't get through that first door without a key, homie. Never seen your ass in there a day in my life. Now, I ain't gonna say niggas can't just move or nothing. I'm not saying that. But like I said, man, I understand, you know what I mean? I've been working here long enough, and I see certain buildings and certain places all the sweepers live in. And I understand why. It's the cheapest places. This job don't pay a lot. So it could be that. You know what I mean? But that's why I like the yin and the yang. I'm always gonna be ready, because I'm always gonna accuse you niggas. That's why you just can't catch me. Because other niggas will just see shit and be like, nah, that's regular. It's just, it's cause it's the buildings we all live in. It's the cheap shit. And That nigga been working for how long? He gotta live here? Fuck out of here. But that's besides the point. Anyway, so I'm talking to dude, and he's like, yo, I've been watching your shit. Like, you know what I mean? Got a little respect for the God. And I'm like, that's what's up, bro. Like, I'm cool with everybody. I was like, when I first met you, I was cool, whatever. It was just a misunderstanding, you know what I mean? Either they got in your ear, or you just didn't like me because of what you thought you seen. And that's what it does. Like, I know I make people mad. Like, I do. Why? Because I studied science and how people think. And I know a person that lives the way I do, I make people mad. One, I look dumb. Two, I look skinny. So that means you're dumb and you're weak and you could be taken advantage of. When I start showing my intelligence and how I can see motherfuckers, and I start reading you and telling you who you are, and other people known you your whole life and they couldn't see this shit, and you ain't never talked to me, you never showed me this. but I'm reading you like a fucking open book, that's when niggas is like, yeah, we gotta get this nigga out of here. This nigga, whoa. If he actually does learn things about me, he gonna know my deepest, darkest secrets. It could be like that. All you gotta do is talk. Anyway, so he goes like, I'm scared of you. And I'm like, what you scared of me for? We cool. He's like, you sure? I was like, yeah, man, I told you already after that. You told me that hospital story. And I told you, as long as you ain't beefing with me and you understand that, see, I didn't do nothing to you. Didn't I tell you the Lord was going to fix your ass up, though? And he's like, it is what it is. So that shit blew my mind that he actually said that to me, because for weeks now my reading been saying that, like, yo, somebody's scared of you and they gonna tell you. And I'm like, man, I don't want nobody to be scared of me. Even though I get why he's scared. He's one of them, not maybe these dudes, but he's a person that actually came against me and didn't do a whole lot. He did a little. I prayed against him, told him to his face, my father's gonna fucking smash you, bro. Like, you got a rude awakening coming. And then he had his rude awakening. That's what I'm trying to teach you, my fellow brothers and sisters. Everyone can't do this. The Lord said we can. This is why why do you think 500 years they made your ass not read? Because if we read the Bible, we follow the laws, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. They will get shit off, but everything they do to you, because now the Lord's with you, he's going to pound them. So that means all these boogity motherfuckers that we can't see and we don't know who they are, well, they do shit to you every single day. And when you're on the side of God, that's just stacks. It's stacking up for them. See, my father's smart, and he likes to do just like they did, because they stole his idea. That's why the end of the book says he gonna come down, he taking everything back one place at a time. Why? How evil take over the world? One place at a time. This is why the Lord says, be good, be right. Because when I come back and you ain't right, you one of them. And I'm going to do you like y'all did them. You know, eye for an eye. Those that put those in slavery shall go into slavery. You know, those that hated on niggas' lives their whole life and kept their ass down. Duh. I get it though. The world allowed y'all to abuse us. The Lord allowed y'all to abuse us for our father's transgressions. And y'all got used to it. Yous didn't understand the prophecies. So yous in your mind said, the book says, as long as they're dumb and they don't know, the Lord said this is forever. That's what the book says. You're going to be hated by God forever. But it also says that he would, that would make him go against his word, because he said, you're my favorite and I choose you. Someone's going to represent me on this world. And while you're getting punished, they'll have their time. But when you learn your lesson, I want my #1 star back doing the job that I made him for. See, my father's fair. I never understood things until I started really reading and learning history and all of this. And when I got over the hatred of racism and all the dumb shit everybody did to us, it made sense. I said, you know why the Lord said don't hate? Because everything they did to y'all, when I switch things around, they're getting the same fucking thing. So why the fuck are you going to be mad at them? Because you're paying for your forefathers, and they're going to pay for their forefathers. So what's that old term? Laugh now and cry later. And then the people that have to cry now, cry now, and you're gonna laugh later. Get it? It's just like how you get strong. You have to hurt yourself doing workout, You're gonna go through pain, cry now, and then you're gonna laugh later when you're walking around tight, buff on these niggas, and everybody, you're gonna be laughing at these little niggas, right? It's common sense. You niggas is done. And there's nothing y'all could do. That's why I love the covenant. Like I said, the blood of the covenant turns the wheel. Meaning, the more righteous men you take out, the faster this shit starts. Don't y'all notice, like something like this got brought up to me from watching some historical person, and they were connecting the tropical storms, and they noticed that when they shipped us off into slavery, they charter things, right? They keep records, and they kept a record on which way they took and all that. All the ways they took and shipped us out is the ways all the hurricanes and the ocean storms and shit, that's the path that it takes. How come nobody talks about that? How come I had to learn that off some fucking YouTuber? That should be just, if you learn about weather and you're like a weatherologist or something, that should be the biggest fucking thing you ever talk about. The scariest shit, like yo, when we took those black people and sent them off, now all tropical storms be coming and hitting the coastlines that we did that to, right? How my father say he gonna deal with the traders that did his people dirty? How'd he do Pharaoh dirty? With water, right? Right? The Israelites went that way, he tried to follow, and right? Look at all of the stories. That's how most of the enemies got defeated, with these natural things. Dudes calling fire down and shit and all this other stuff. Y'all don't get the game. Like, I see all these people, all this weird shit's happening all over the world, and no one gives credit to God. Everyone just says it's them. They're the ones doing everything. The book ends with the Lord pounding people by nature. Now, the UFOs and all that crazy shit, I don't want to get too deep into that, because, you know, it's been a while since I studied that shit. And I don't care. There's plenty of other people online speaking about Blue Beam and all that stuff. So, you know what I mean? Y'all don't need me for that. I'm just gonna play videos of other people doing that. You know what I mean? Me explaining how it's just them copying the Lord. And then I'll just, go to the Bible and show, how they're gonna copy the Lord at the end. They're gonna do that one more good trick right before the end. Harvest as many people as they can before they get pounded. That's why my Lord's gonna pound them. Very random video. But for some odd reason, I've been trying to charge my phone, and my phone keeps saying it's overheating, even though it's not hot, and it's completely dead. So I guess my Lord wanted me to take a break for a couple days or whatever, and then all this stuff happened because either you're going through something like this, or, my enemies that watching, they didn't need to get the message. I was going to retire for the rest of the summer and just chill and stuff, get ready to make a new channel, because I am. And, it seems like every time I start over, I grow. Whatever the next thing it is I do gets better than the last one. So, I've been watching a bunch of my videos, and I like the way I do certain things. I like certain videos more, and I'm like, if I can look at this from my entertainment view and not just, it's me on screen, and actually judge it and like, yo, that was dope how you came out with this outfit on, and then you had this certain music, and then your body language, you was all comfortable, your voice is comfortable. Now when you come out, you just come out, you go on screen, and you could hear the unwariness in your voice. You ain't even confident really no more. When you bringing out certain information, you're not doing what you used to do, having the sound effects in the background, the goofy shit, pausing the video and then putting this little video and then going jumping over here. I say you gotta get back to your specialty, bro. You can't do it like other niggas. I'm like, yo, we all gonna do the same thing, but we all have a flavor to it. And I'm watching my older videos. I'm like, yo, your older videos is the shit, yo. The motivational videos, when you playing a little bit of motivation, and then you got the Bible behind it, and it's the same exact thing, but biblical, regular. And then you came on talking with your motivation. I say, yo, them videos is the best, bro. I be listening to those videos in the morning, getting myself souped up. Like, what was it called? GMB Only? That's another good video that gets me pumped up. Year of the Soldier? Another video get me pumped up. Like a couple of these shit. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. I'm not doing this just for you. I am doing it for y'all. But I do this shit for me. I literally need to see myself. I need to hear my raps. I don't need to sell my raps. I don't need to be a rapper. I need to rap my shit and see myself rapping what I believe in and what my life is like. It makes me happy. It's not about making it no more for me. That's why I said in this one old video I was watching, I was like, yo, I don't care, I don't need no label, no nothing, ain't nobody can tell you what the fuck you are if you do what you do and you make any money off it. If you make anybody watch your shit, then that's what you are. I'm not a rapper. I got niggas liking my rap videos more than my info. I can put a video out that's about saving your soul. No one will like it. I'll rap about saving your soul and I'll get 3 likes. So am I a rapper or am I a preacher really? Because more of my fucking rap videos got likes and shares. 7 grams, shout out. He shares a lot of my good videos with the information, so I can't say that. But the point is, like I said, when I look at my lyrics and stuff, my videos, they got more likes than me talking about the Lord and giving niggas exact keys how to fucking connect to the Lord and save your life. And have a happier life with exactly what you have now, not gaining nothing else. And that has 1 like on it, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So, you are what you do. I'm GMB TV. I am what I am. I am all these things. This is why I try to encourage people. Stop worrying about doing anything for the world and getting paid millions of dollars for it. Be what the fuck you are. You don't know what you are going to create. It's going to lead you to something else. Like I had an argument with my mother earlier, and I'm trying to talk to her about how they do us dirty. And I'm like, yo, it's crazy how black people got to, like, fight so hard for regular shit. And of course, she goes right to the normal triggering stereotypes of black men don't do anything. We don't, it's our fault. And I said, all right, Mom, I'm not going to argue with you because you're obviously in your shitty ways. So I'm going to hit you with a fact that, you just can't deny. I said, what did Malcolm and Martin Luther fight for? What were they arguing to the world about? She goes, they wanted fair treatment. I said, and what is the fair treatment they was asking for? Did we care about getting called nigger and being separated? No. We cared that we got separated from jobs. We couldn't work and be men and take care of our families. What's the biggest problem of black men today? We're complaining about jobs or all this other shit and wanting to own our own rights and build our own jobs. It's either let me in or let me build my own shit. Like when all the musicians find out they're getting raped for all their money and they say, all right, I want to own my royalties, and then they go bye-bye. A black man can create fucking anything and sound the horns. You're getting robbed for it. Sound the horns. So we're not allowed to join you. We're not allowed to build our own thing. So what the fuck is we allowed? Oh, be where you put us and be happy about it. My father ain't hearing that shit no more. He ain't hearing that shit no more. That ain't good enough. It ain't fair.